In this Google Ads tutorial for beginners, I'll show you how you can create a Google Ads campaign and send targeted traffic to your website as well as your YouTube video. I should start with the website first and then I continue with the video. So make sure to check the timestamp in the description below to skip the part that you don't need and go to the part that you need. So without further ado, let's get started. To create a Google Ads campaign, go to Google and search for Google AdWords. Now you can click on the first link, Google Ads, and click on sign in if you have a Gmail account. And if you don't have a Gmail account, go create a Gmail account and then sign in. As you can see, they're now offering $500 worth of credit for you if you spend $500 for your ads. Now click on sign in. Here, if you already have a Google Ads account, you can just sign in. If you don't have a Google Ads account, you need to create a new Google Ads account. I already have an account, so I'm just going to log in. And this is our Google Ads dashboard. This is where we can create our campaign. And in order to create the new campaign, click on this create button and now click on campaign. And once you're here, click on this option, create a campaign without a goals guidance. This option is actually giving us full control on our campaign. So click on that. And now we have a couple of options. We got search, video, apps, and things like that. The most popular one is actually sending traffic to your site. This is where you can actually see the ads label next to the search result. So I'm going to click on this one, search, and now it's giving us the goals conversion. And here, click on continue. I'm going to skip that and select the result you want to get from the campaign. So we want to visit to our website. So click on website visit. And now you need to put in the name of your site. I'm going to promote one of my sites, which is called startablogeasy.com. I'll leave a link in the description below if you want to check it out. And I would like to send traffic from Google Ads to this site. You know, when you search for keywords like how to start a blog, all the sponsored ads, these are the ads that are getting shown on top of search results because they're paying Google to be shown here for certain keywords. And this is exactly what I'm going to do right now. So I'm going to put in the name of my site. And then we need to put in a campaign name here. So I'm going to call it search campaign for start blog easy. So this is what you got to call it. And now click on continue. So I've already created one, but it's asking me if I want to use that one, but I'm going to create another one. So click on start new. Okay. Now it's giving us a little bit of instruction. Let's just click that, go back. Okay. And the bidding. So for bidding, we have conversion value, and clicks, and impression. So for impression, which is kind of useless, you actually pay for impression, so which is actually useless. I personally recommend the clicks, so you get charged when people click on your ads. So click on ad and set a max cost per click. You can set the cost per click, how much you want to pay, maximum CPC. So if you hover this over this question mark, it says maximum CPC bid limit is an advanced option for people who want more control over their maximize clicks bid strategy. A bid limit lets you control the maximum amount you pay for each click. So the maximum I'm going to pay for each click here is $1, but it depends on the keywords. For keywords like this one, how to start a blog, you're going to compete with GoDaddy, with Bluehost, with Squarespace. So $1 is not going to get you anywhere. I think this is going to cost $3 to $4 for these sort of keywords. But it depends on your campaign, how difficult your actual keyword is. You can set the maximum CPC. I'm just going to set $1 for now and then click next. And now this search networks. So you need to uncheck this one, display network. So you don't want to show your ads on display network because people are not going to click it. And the search network, it includes Google search partners. You can leave that on if you want to, but I don't recommend it because you just want to actually show your ad on actual Google platform, not the partners if you don't want. And now we select the countries. So it depends on your country, where you're based at. you can select the country. So it actually shows the default here, Australia. If you want to go all territories, you can select all, which is kind of useless because you probably don't want to show your ads to all countries. And if you want a specific country, enter another location, and it can actually type in United States, United Kingdom, Canada, wherever you want to show your ads to, you can actually select it from here and show it there. And now let's say I would like to select United States. So click on target, and we would target specifically United States. If you want to target other countries, you can just select the country and add it here as well. And now for the location options, we have the presence or interest, and we got presence. Make sure to select the presence because you want to target the people who are physically located in the locations that you have selected. Scroll down, language, select the language that you want to choose, and the segment, the audience segment. For the audience segments, you can actually skip it for now because we don't have an audience to retarget it to, but you can see we have a lot of options with different interests, like in news and politics, education. If you know what your audience segment is, you can select the one, but for now I'm just going to skip it. And for rotation, you can see that optimize and don't optimize. I'm just going to leave the default optimize, prefer best performing ads, and that's it. And then let's go to the more settings. So in more settings, we have start and end date, and we can set the start date as today, and the end date, if you want to run the ad for a couple of days, you can just set it for a couple of days. If you want to leave it for a week, you can just set it for a week, so it doesn't go indefinitely. And scroll down, more options. We got ad schedule. We can set the ad to see what time is actually performing the best time. It's the best performing time for you. So you can actually set it for certain dates and certain hours of that date. Okay, it's up to you. I'm just going to leave it for you so you can decide what time of the date is the best time to show the ads. So you just, I don't know, maybe you don't want to put it at very early in the morning. You want to set it at a time that people are more willing to buy or click through your links to go to your actual website. And the last option is the campaign URL option. So the tracking templates, this is where you can actually track what sort of campaign an ad group is performing better for you if you have multiple campaigns. And if you're wondering what will be the URL for this, I'll leave a link in the description below. It starts with a LP URL in the braces, and then I'm passing, you can see this question mark means I'm passing the campaign URL, ad group ID, network, and device. And then in your actual website, you will capture all those parameters and see which sort of device, ad group ID, and campaign is performing better and converting in your actual campaign. This is a little bit more advanced feature. If you want to have it, you can just copy and paste it here. If you don't want, then just leave it as blank and click next. So this is the ad group for our keywords. So for every group of keywords, you need an ad group for it. So let's say I would like to have a ad group for how to start a blog. Okay, so this is going to be my first ad group. And then I need to have keywords for these ad groups. So for the keywords, I can just type in the keywords myself, or I can get suggestions from Google as well. So here you can see by default, I've got the actual website that I have put in. But you can use the keywords you want to get ranked for. For example, how to start a blog. Okay, you know, when you search for how to start a blog, we got a couple of sponsored ads. You don't want to get ad group from them. You need to scroll down and see which website is getting ranked on top of Google. For example, Minimalist is getting ranked on top of Google. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy the URL, okay, and go back to the Google and paste it here, okay? Now, when you click on Get Keyword Suggestions, it will give you suggestions that are suitable for that website. You can see blog sites, web blog, create a blog, and make money blogging. And these are the keywords that we can actually target for our first ad group, which is how to start a blog. And when it comes to keywords, so we probably don't need all of them, like blogging jobs or blogging pods or I don't know, blogging, free blogging, okay? Get rid of the word free because people are not going to buy, right? Make sure to get rid of these keywords. And when it comes to keywords, you have a couple of options. You want that exact, if you want that exact keyword, you need to put it between bracket, okay? So when people search for blog post, your ad is going to show to them, right? The exact keyword. But if you want to show your ad to the people containing a certain word, you need to put it between quotation. So every time people search for blog hosting, every sentence that contains blog hosting will show your ad as well. And for the broad match, if you put in a plus next to the words, every time people search for this phrase containing the word blog or ideas, your ad is going to be actually shown to them. And now let's go to the budget. So you can see by default it's giving me 52, this is Australian dollar, 52 Australian dollar per day for my budget. It's actually depending on your budget, how much money you have. So set custom budget. You can change the budget if you want. I set CPC to $1. I want to spend about maybe $10 or $20 per day. I don't want to spend more than that. Just selecting a budget that's less than $52 may prevent your ads from showing as often as they could. So it's up to you, man. You can go with the Google's recommendation to show your ads as often as possible, or you can actually consider your budget and choose how much money you want. Okay, so I'm just gonna put in $10 for now, but if you want to get results, I personally think it's better to go with the recommended because your ads is gonna show faster in the search results. Okay, and after you set the budget, click next. Boom, your campaign is now ready to be published. What you need to do, just go through your campaign to see if everything looks okay, if you want to change any part or not. And if it looks good to you, go ahead and click on publish campaign, and it's going to be reviewed and to be published. And now your ad groups are under review. So Google is now reviewing your ads to see if it's eligible. And after, sometimes it takes a couple of minutes and sometimes it takes a couple of hours to accept it. And once your ad is accepted, it's shown as enabled, and people and your audience will actually see your ad, and you will get traffic from the ad results. And this is how you can actually create a campaign and send traffic to your site using Google Ads. Now, if you would like to create a campaign to send traffic to your YouTube video, let's go ahead with YouTube advertising and create an ad to send traffic to your YouTube video. So if you like this video so far, I really appreciate if you tap the like button, because this can help more people to actually watch this video and learn how to create YouTube ads and Google Ads as well. So after we created the Google Ads, in order to create YouTube ads, I'm assuming you already have a YouTube channel, okay? And you already have a video, okay? So I'm gonna skip that part. Then you need to log in, the same process, search for Google Ads and log into your account. You should be here after you logged in, okay? Now, in order to create a YouTube ad, click on create, and now click on campaign. So you should be in this page again. Okay, once we're here, we're gonna select create campaign without a goals guidance like before. And now we have a couple of options. And in this time, instead of selecting search to send traffic to the website, we're gonna select video to send traffic to our video. Okay, and now we have a couple of options. Select the campaign subtype. I'm gonna select custom video campaign and click continue. Now in this new campaign, you can see the type is now set to video campaign, and now we need to put in a campaign name. For the campaign name, you will be the only person who can actually see the campaign name. I'm going to create a campaign for this video that I just created. It's called Shopify Tutorial for Beginners. So I'm gonna send traffic from YouTube to this one. So I will copy the URL of this video and then go back here and just gonna type it, the custom video Shopify tutorial. Okay, So I'm going to create a campaign name, Shopify tutorial. Now scroll down, a bidding strategy. So this is how you're going to get charged for your views. You can either get charged for impression, which is kind of useless, or you can actually get charged for the view. So I will set as maximum CPV. So you'll be charged for the view. And now scroll down and now set the budgets and dates. You can either set the campaign as total, or you can set a daily budget. So I'm going to set a daily budget of $10 per day. Once you put a daily budget, make sure to choose an end date as well, so it doesn't go indefinitely. So I will set it for about 7 days. Now let's scroll down, and the networks. So these are the networks it's going to show our ad to. You can get rid of this video partners on the display network. So it may increase the cost of the view, but it's definitely worth it. So let's scroll down, select the countries, the location. You can actually select a country, type in the country here, and add the countries that you would like to show your ads to. And then scroll down, the language, select the language for your ad as well. So the content exclusion, this is apparently has been moved to account level, so we're not going to change that. And related videos, if you would like to show your videos next to the videos who are related to you. So let's say there's another video about Shopify dropshipping. You can just add the URL of those videos and then click done. So you actually need to have at least 2 videos to be shown here. After you added the videos, click done, and it will be shown next to those videos as well. Now scroll down, additional settings, devices. If you would like to show your videos for a certain specific device, either a computer or tablet, you probably want to sometimes get rid of the tablets, maybe, or TV screens, just get rid of the TV screens, which is kind of useless. Mobiles and computers, depending on what sort of content you're trying to promote, sometimes you just need users to be sitting on computers. So make sure to choose the right device when you're creating your campaign. Now let's scroll down. And now we got frequency capping. So we got cap impression frequency and cap view frequency. You can set the cap if you want to. For the impression, I would say probably maximum 3 per day for users, and the cap view you can set it to maybe 2 per day. So certain users, I'm not gonna see your ads a couple of times a day. And now ad schedule, if you want to show your ads certain dates like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever you want to set it, you can set the date and time to see what time and what date is actually a perfect time for you to show your ads. And third-party measurements, we cannot change this one. Now scroll down and add a group name. So we're just gonna create a group name as well. Video custom group. I'm gonna call it Shopify. Okay. Now let's scroll down. People. So demographics. So here you can choose what gender, what age, and what sort of household income can see your ads. You probably want to get rid of maybe 65. Sometimes you can leave the unknown. It's up to you. And the household incomes, I don't know, maybe you can get rid of lower than 50%. And it depends on your content. You can choose the parents, female and male. And after you set that, scroll down and audience segments. Now you can see we have audience for different interests. You can choose. I think YouTube is pretty much Google, so they have pretty much good understanding of their audience. They know what sort of interest they've got. So if you know your target audience, you can choose them based on their interests. You can select it here, or you can skip it and scroll down. Okay, content. Where you want your ad to show. So you can actually select it by keywords. So if you want to select the keyword, you can put in the URL here and it gives you the keywords. As I already told you about the keywords, you can put the keywords in brackets or quotation or put a plus next to them. So to make it exact for the bracket, to make it mentioned in a phrase for the quotation, and to have those keywords in the phrase separately, you can use plus. I already told you about this in the beginning of this video. Go watch that part if you missed it. Okay, so this is how you can actually select the keywords. After you select the keywords, you can actually search based on the topics as well, based on the topics here, or you can select based on placement. So if your audience has watched certain YouTube channels, you can target that YouTube channel, okay? Or you and then enter the YouTube channel here. Or if they have visited certain websites, you can target that website, but this is disabled here now. So based on those sort of YouTube channels and videos that your audience are watching, you can target specific videos and audience to show your ads to those people as well. Okay, now create your video ads. Now we need to put in the URL of the video. I have already copied the URL from here. Okay, so this is how you can actually get the URL, get shareable link. And after you got a link, you can just paste it here. And now it's giving me two options: skippable in-stream ad or in-field video ads. You can select which one you want, and every time you select one of them, it shows you how it actually looks. So this is how it looks. You see that skip button next to a video. It can either be skippable or in-feed ads. So you need to do a little bit of research to see which one actually is better for your video and for your ads. So you can choose that one. I'll probably go with the skippable. And to find a URL, you can, if you want people to go to another website after watching this video, you can put the URL here. But I want my people to go to the actual video, so I will put the URL here and URL display. This is going to be the same thing. URL display, you can change the URL if you want to. Call to action, if you want to put a call to action as well, you can set the call to action as well here. And campaign banner, ad name, you can call it ad Shopify tutorial, and this is the name of my ad. And ad creation, so this is how my ad actually looks. That looks good. Scroll down, and now bidding. So I have set my bidding to maximum CPV, so it will be cost per view. So here you can see that Google is giving me a suggestion. You can improve your app campaign's potential reach and performance by using a bid of 0.1 10 cents. I click on apply and I select that. If you want to reduce it or increase it, it's up to you to see how your actually ads perform. If it was performing well, you can actually keep that. If it wasn't performing well because you set the bid so low, you can actually increase it, and then that's pretty much it. And now click on campaign, and your ad is going to be reviewed by Google and then be enabled to be shown to your audience. And now you can see the ad is eligible. So this is how you can create a YouTube ad using Google Ads. So I have basically created two parts, the Google Ads and YouTube Ads. Go watch each part that is suitable for your need. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I appreciate it if you tap the like button. And if you have not subscribed, subscribe and tap the little bell so you don't miss out the next video. Thank you for watching.